What do we do? Timmy's here. Now, here is my opening slash streaming segment when I talk about the films coming out this week, whether they be in theater, streaming, etc. Alright, now the two major films out this week. The first one, we got Kung Fu Panda 4. This time around, you got Po who must train a new warrior when he's chosen to become a spiritual leader in the Valley of Peace. However, when a powerful shape-shifting sorcerer sets her eyes on his staff of wisdom, he suddenly realizes he's gonna need some help. Teaming up with a quick-witted Corsac fox, Poe soon discovers that heroes can be found in the most unexpected places. And of course, I really enjoy the Kung Fu Panda film, so I'm actually really looking forward to checking out this new one. The trailers have looked really decent. I'm surprised we haven't had like a full-on new trailer or anything. But hey, maybe it'll still be good. Who knows? Of course, Jack Black, like he is a perfect Poe. You know, he definitely plays his character well. So I'm definitely looking forward to checking out Kung Fu Panda before when it arrives. All right. Also out, we got Imaginary. I cannot think of this. It's I cannot think about this movie without having the Temptations Imaginary song in my head now. I mean, who would ever expect that? I don't think when the Temptations were writing the song for it was just my imaginary. I don't think they ever expected that would be used for a horror film. Yeah, but anyway, it's where like returning to her childhood home, a woman discovers that the imaginary friend she has left behind is very real and unhappy she abandoned them. And the trailer for this looks really creepy. One thing I'm a little cautious about is that it is from the same director of Trooper Dare, Fantasy Island. That there worries me a little bit. But he also did Kick-Ass 2, which I admit is stepped down from the first one, but I still enjoyed his Kick-Ass sequel. So maybe this is good, who knows, but we'll have to try to see. Alright. Now, also out, we got a movie titled Cabrini, which is actually directed by Alejandro Gomez Matraver. Now, if the name sounds familiar, it's because he recently directed last year's smash hit Sound of Freedom. And, so there's that. This is from the same company who did Sound of Freedom, which that was a surprise hit last year. A little controversial, but yeah. Anyway, now here's what Cabrini is about. It's based on a true story. The film details the life of Catholic missionary Francisca Cabrini, portrayed by Christiana Del Anna, as she encounters resistance to her charity and business effort in New York City. And the trailer, I admit, was a little boring. You know, you do got John Lithgow, who I believe is actually not like he actually has like not one but two religious movies this year. Like he has this, and he has a new one with Rick Fiennes in it. So is he getting into the religious genre? I don't know. Of course, you got David Morris, who I've always liked David Morris. So I don't know. This could be interesting, but the trailers kind of put me asleep. So yeah. Anyway, uh, now we got a couple of stuff premiering straight to streaming on Netflix. We got Damsel, where beautiful, sheltered young noble woman agrees to marry a handsome prince, only to discover that his family intends to sacrifice her to repay an ancient debt. Trapped in the cave of a fearsome dragon, she must rely on her wits and will to survive. This sounds a little weird, but this kind of feels like, let's say, Shrek, with Princess Fiona. And Princess Fiona didn't turn into the monster at all, and Shrek didn't come to save her or anything like that. This really feels like Princess Fiona's, like a live action Princess Fiona if she's going on a quest herself, without being turned into, a green ogre and stuff like that. This really feels a little bit like a Shrek-ish type thing. Of course, you got Millie Bobby Brown, who I think could be really good. Like, I have seen her in stuff like here and there, like obviously Enola Holmes, the Godzilla sequel, Godzilla versus Kong. So I'm interested to see how good she'll be in this. It looks really entertaining. You also got like Nick Robinson's also in this, Angela Bassett, so it could be interesting to check out. All right, now on Prime Video, we got Ricky Stenicki. Now this stars Zac Efron, John Cena, and Jermaine Fowler. Oh, and William H Macy. Here's what it's about. Ricky Seneki is the name of an imaginary character invented by three longtime friends as someone to blame for their misbehavior over the past 2 decades. When their partners become suspicious and demand to meet Seneki, they decide to hire up a washed-up actor to bring the character to life. And the trailer for this looks a lot of fun. Zac Efron looks great in this. William H. Macy, come on, Frank Gallagher, like he's been in some cool stuff. So I'm definitely looking forward to check this one out. It looks really cool. Directed by Pierre Fairley, who I really like. The Fairley brothers stuff. I just rewatched the Three Stooges on Hulu. That movie is funnier every time I rewatch it. But yeah, this could be interesting to check out. So hopefully it'll be it. All right. Now on Paramount Plus, we got the Thundermans Returns, which I'm not going to pretend I'm all caught up on Thundermans or anything like that. This is actually pretty much based on the Nickelodeon show, which let's be real, I never really grew up with Thundermans. I mean, I know what Thundermans is, but never. I mean, I've probably watched over one or two. Just man, I mostly grew up with old Nickelodeon shows where they talk about Drake and Josh, where they talk, there's stuff going around with Drake now, which can't wait for that all quiet on the set should premiere. Oh boy, a lot of stuff to talk about there. But anyway, of course, Victorious. Like I grew up with older Nickelodeon, like, but here you got Thundermans. The Thundermans returns where Phoebe and Max are enjoying their superhero lifestyle, but when one save goes away, the Thundermans are sent back to Hindenville. While Hank and Bob enjoy their return, and Billy and Nora look forward to a normal high school life, Max and Phoebe are determined to regain their superhero status. Now you do got Kara Kassarin, Jack Griffo, so some cool cast members there. I mean, I actually remember Jack in the Sharknado films, which cool turnaround there. But I don't know, those will probably be more suited for the Thunderman fans. So anyway, all right. Now on Roku, we got first time female director. No, that's the actual title. This is directed by and stars Chelsea Peretti, who I loved on what you call it, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, which that show is hilarious. Anyway, here you got Chelsea Peretti, who stars and directs this. It also features like Blake Anderson, Max Greenfield, Megan Mullally, Jordan Peele, who of course she's married to. Um, Now here's what it's about. A writer steps in as a first-time director to avoid putting the play she's written in jeopardy. Barely surviving rehearsal, Sam vents to her therapist and tries some unconventional tactics to wrangle her eccentric cast and make her play a success. And the show was pretty decent. I mean, I like Chelsea Peretti on Brooklyn Nine-Nine, so I'm glad to see her branching out here. So hopefully this could be a good one. Oh, and top it off, because the Oscars this week, Poor Things also premieres on Hulu, so keep an eye out for that. All right, now also out this week, we got the A24 film Love Lies Bleeding, which stars Kristen Stewart, Katie O'Brien, Ed Harris. It's set in the 1980s, and it's the story trials on the relationship between an exclusive gym manager with a crime family and an ambitious bodybuilder. And the trailer for this looks great. It's directed by Rose Glass, who directed that movie Saint Maud a couple years ago. This looks really interesting to check out. You got Ed Harris playing a villain in this. Sign me up there. So, and maybe I should wait till I see the film. But my God, the one playing the lead, Katie O'Brien, she could be an early contender for Wonder Woman. Just look at the muscles on that she put on. Granted, I don't think I've ever seen her in anything before, so maybe when I see this film, I'll be like, okay, she's not a great fit for Wonder Woman. So I'll maybe during my review, I'll probably mention if I think she's a good fit or not. But anyway, just from the looks of her, she definitely looks like she could be Wonder Woman. Anyway, now we also got a film titled YOLO, which is a Chinese comedy drama film and is a comedic adaptation of the 2014 Japanese film 100 Yen Love. It tells the story of Du Liang, who has stayed at home for many years after meeting boxing coach Kwan, she overcomes the challenge that follows and starts a new life. This kind of feels like, let's say, a Chinese version of, let's say, Million Dollar Baby. I'm definitely getting that vibe there. Would be interesting, I guess. Who does not love a good boxing film? So, it'll be cool. All right. Now, we also got a film coming to VOD called The Troubles, a Dublin story where two Dublin brothers must navigate loyalty, honor, and the dangerous world of republicanism as they fuel the Northern war machine by any means. So that could be interesting. We got something called T Blockers, where a young filmmaker and her friends square off against an ancient evil when an earthquake unleashed parasites in a small Australian town. That looks pretty creepy there. We also got a couple of other horror films coming out this week besides Imaginary. Like, we got a movie titled Night Shift, and no, it's not a remake of the Ron Howard, Michael Keaton, Henry Winkler film. Here's what it's about. It tells the story of a young woman named Gwen, played by Phoebe Tonkin, who, while working her first night shift at a remote hotel, begins to suspect that she is being followed by a dangerous character from her past. As the night progresses, Gwen's situation spirals further when she starts to realize that the hotel might also be haunted. Now, this also stars Lamar Morris, who you might remember as Winston from New Girl. He was also on that really underrated little show that premiered on Hulu, which is simply titled Woke. If you guys have never seen Woke, do yourself a favor, go watch it. It only lasts 2 seasons, but it's a really good show there. Anyway, this looks like to be interesting. I do like a good these type of strange space projects, so hopefully this could be a good one. Anyway, we also got another horror film titled The Piper. When a young composer is tasked with finishing her late mentor's concerto, she soon discovers that the melody has disturbing origins and awakens an evil force. This could be pretty creepy there. We also got a film titled The Ballad of David Crockett. Long before his last stand in Alamo, the legendary American hero Davy Crockett fought his way through a wild frontier to rescue his son from the clutches of an evil land baron. Now, of course, David Crockett has been in lots of like country music and stuff like that. So, I don't know. I thought the trailer for this looks like to be interesting. So, could be cool. All right. We also got a movie titled Accidental Texan. When Harvard grad Erwin gets kicked out off the set of his first acting gig for leaving his phone on, he flees his car only to break down deep in Texas oil country. Lacking funds to repair his car, he accepts local driller Molly offer to work on a site. He then discovers the project has failing is failing, and Merle begs him to help by acting as a oil expert leading on the project. Now, this stars Thomas Hayden Church, Carrie Ann Moss, Bruce Dern. It also stars Rudy Punko, who is best known for that show Outer Banks fame. And I thought the trailer was okay. I mean, really cool to see Ruby branching out. I love Thomas Hayden Church. Ever since I saw him Sideways, he's always terrific. He's even good as Sandman in Spider-Man 3, and obviously most recent return for No Way Home, which was cool to see. So I don't know, this could be interesting, but we'll see. Now, this is actually not the only that Ruby has out this week either. There's another film out this week, which is an action movie titled 50 Pounds of Pressure. It stars Luke Evans as well as Alex Pettyfer and Rory Culkin, and Ruby's also in this as well. Trying to start over, Adam, played by Evans, searches for redemption as he returns to his old neighborhood put to rest his demons while the brother of the man he killed seeks revenge. And the trailer for this is pretty action packed. Luke Evans, I've always loved Luke Evans. Always great to see him ramping out here. Rory Culkin, I've always liked. So this could be interesting to check out. All right. We also got film titled American Dreamer, which stars the likes of Peter Dinklage, as well as Shirley MacLaine, Matt Dillon, Danny Glover, Danny Pudi, and um, it's where Peter Dinklage plays a professor who tries to buy the estate of a lonely widow, played by Shirley MacLaine. And the child for this actually looks really decent. You know, Peter Dinklage, definitely one of the best actors there is. Shirley MacLaine, a living legend. So this could be a treat to check out. We also got a musical titled Glitter and Doom, which features the likes of Alex Diaz, Laura Pereira, Pepperman, Tig Notaro, uh, Ming Na Wen, as well as almost said musician, serious musician Doom, and free spirit circus kid Glare begins a summer romance, but their relationship is tested as they make it in the music business. And the trailer for this looks really decent. Like the music sounds interesting. The cast looks cool. This is of course an LGBTQ story, which I know lots of people are going to call this thing woke, but it's sad where we're living in. But I don't know, it could be interesting. I love a good musical, but we'll see. Anyway, all right. We also got a documentary called "Space: The Longest Goodbye." NASA intends to send astronauts to Mars to succeed. Crew members will have to overcome unprecedented life-draining challenges, and while many of these hazards are physical, the most exclusive are psychological. Throughout the expected 3-year absence, crew members won't be able to communicate with Earth in real time due to immense distance. So that could be cool. Who does not love a good space documentary, right? All right, now that's all the films coming out. Now there are also a couple of series out. Uh, like there is a docu series called "The Programs, Cons, Cults, and Kidnapping," where it's a investigative docu series about a woman haunted by a teenage experience at a troubled youth program, and that looks really intense right there. I don't know much about the story. That's something about these documentaries. Like they always make documentaries about stuff you don't really know much about, and you always get fascinated and want to search out what happened and stuff like that. I'm all down to checking this one out though. It could be cool. All right. Now a couple of other shows we out. We also do got Blown Away season 4 comes to Netflix, which I don't even watch. Hulu we got a show called Extraordinary season 2, which I never really seen, but I heard some cool stuff about it. We got The Gentleman coming to Netflix. Now, of course, this is based on the Guy Ritchie film, which I thought was terrific. When aristocratic Eddie inherits the family estate, he discovers that it's home to an enormous wheat empire, and its property players aren't going anywhere. Now you got Theo James, Kaya Scodelario, Giancarlo Esposito, Ray Winstone. This looks a lot of fun. The humor definitely very Guy Ritchie-esque. I love the cast involved. Will it be as good as the Guy Ritchie film? That's fancy, but this still looks really good. Hopefully, it's a good one. All right. And last but not least, we got Pokemon Horizons, the series, coming to Netflix. Of course, this will be now. I thought this was gonna premiere in February, but it looks like they moved it to this week. But this is of course the end of an era. This is pretty much the first major Pokemon series without Ash. I mean, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see here. Now, unlike the previous series, which features Ash Ketchum as a protagonist, the series stars two new protagonists, Lyco and Roy, who team up with Rising Boat Tackler, a group of adventurers that explore the Pokemon world and visit various regions, including the Padala region, which was introduced in Scarlet and Violet. As they do, they are pursued by the explorers, a mysterious organization seeking Lyco's pendant for unknown reasons. Other than that, there's pretty much Team Rocket. Definitely feels very Team Rocket esque there. I don't really think we're gonna get Jesse James in this because why would they go go after people who are not Ash or Pikachu. Um, yeah, I'll probably give it a go, see how it is. But I don't know, Pokemon without Ash feels a little odd, but maybe it'll work. Who knows? I mean, maybe we'll see Ash in the future. Who knows? But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see these new characters. I mean, I grew up watching Pokemon for years. Going all the way back to the original series from the '90s and stuff. Whether it's like Orange Island, the Johto region, and stuff like that. I don't know, this could be interesting to check out. I mean, are they gonna start like pull Ash and start with some Stars Pokemon here? Who knows? But we'll see. I mean, we are getting a new Pikachu here, so that's at least we still got Pikachu involved. It's not Ash's Pikachu. So I mean, you can't really have a Pokemon without a Pikachu as your lead, right? Because he is pretty much like Japanese Mickey. You got to have Pikachu as your front and center character. So yeah. Anyway, that's pretty much it there. Let me leave you guys. Which of these films or series are you excited for? Are you excited for Kung Fu Panda 4, Pokemon Horizon, Imaginary, Ricky Snicky? Drop a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Simon signing off.